Okay, there we go. So I just did that whole intro, and I just did all that singing, and it was for nothing. Oops. Damn it. Spotify's not even being heard, so I should fix that too. And that happens because the window didn't get updated. One of these days, I'll remember. One of these days, I'll remember. Come on, Spotify. What are you doing? There it is. Maybe now you'll play properly. There it goes. Now that I have that all fixed, I was gonna be doing something y'all missed that I didn't realize my bars weren't actually moving. I did a little karaoke a minute ago, and obviously it didn't go through correctly. So I feel really, really silly. I sang for myself, but that's okay. Maybe I'll convince myself to do some more karaoke later on, but for now, that's just gonna be a mystery for you, a teeny tiny mystery. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Well, hope you guys had a great Sunday. It was gross today. There's a heat advisory in my state, and the humidity is absolutely atrocious. It's really gross. I managed to work through it, but it was absolutely gross. Something you might have noticed, though, on more happier note, you'll probably notice that my eyes are a little bit more animated now. They're moving independently. That wasn't a thing earlier, but thanks to Spy and her time, she was able to make my eyes now movable, so I can puppet them just like the rest of my little VTuber here. Wonderful, yay. And what's really great is I can even, like, I can make myself look annoyed. Like, not just annoyed, but like something that made me chuckle when I was messing around with it. I can actually look like really. I just look so over it when I can puppet my my avatar here. It's linked to my mouse, so I just gotta wave it around. Same thing as like where I do my little jig, and I move around a little bit. That will, you know, make everything kind of jiggle a little bit. Since I don't have the appropriate parts to jiggle things that are more wanted from other VTubers, I'm not equipped with that. But that's okay. We'll deal with it. So yeah, I hope you all had a great Sunday. Mine was hot, it was gross, but, you know, it is what it is. We work with it, we deal with it, just as we're supposed to. Tonight, we're gonna go back into ATLYSS, what I started on Wednesday. And actually, my family and we were all playing it on Saturday, and we were all having a lot of fun with it. And I don't know if you've seen like reviews and stuff for it of people who've played it or talked about it. I haven't put out a video for it either, but it hits the nostalgia button in such a right way. Some people have compared it to playing something similar to like PSO. I feel kind of like it's like playing a Tales game back on the Nintendo 64, but without being two-dimension locked. I don't know how to explain it outside of that. Like, I get Final Fantasy 11 vibes without being in Final Fantasy. It's not that RPG based where like your moves have like a, well, I mean, your skills do have a timer that you need to wait through so you can access them again, but like you have a lot more fluid movement. You can dash around and everything. And something I really like about the game is like that freedom of movement, the exploration. Now the game is developed by just one person, and Excuse me, I apologize. It's going kind of slowly in updates, but that's because the guy is also I think he's working an additional job while still developing the game. It's kind of a project, you know, passion project for him, and it's totally understandable. Am I winning? I think I'm winning. The temperature was definitely not winning. I was not winning from the temperature, that's for dang sure, but was I winning when I was playing ATLYSS with my family? Absolutely. We went through all the content that's inside the game currently, and we managed to beat the last area as our little 3-person family. So it was awesome. And that was a great way for us to bond together. It was a fun thing. I was at work, they were at home, and we all just got to play a game together, and we were each different class. We were all having fun. So tonight, we're gonna do some more ATLYSS. I started off on my character as Dox, and was starting as a bandit, and then I realized that I had screwed up a quest line, but I didn't realize all I had to do was unlearn what I learned. So I thought I like screwed my character over. There was a lot of ignorance when I had started the game that I didn't realize. Oh, all you gotta do is you can just turn it off. You can do this or that. I even now, I understand now that each character, you can change it to be whatever you want at any given time. But in the early game, when you don't have a whole lot of money, it seems like, well, it's just better off that I just make a new character. And so that's what I did. And now I know better. And now that I have 4 characters that I've made 2 fighters, I made a mystic, and I've made a ranged bandit. So today I'm gonna make a melee bandit, and we're gonna start the melee bandit all the way from the beginning, and we're gonna see if we can get up to level 18. We'll be going at this for quite a bit. I'm gonna keep an eye out for the commercials, because those are gonna happen about once every hour or so. But yeah, that's the plan tonight. If you want to join in, I will open it up to viewers, but I'm primarily going to be doing most of it solo up until the points where I can't do it. So if you are interested in the game and you want to jump in, you'll be able to do so. I'll list what the server is inside of the chat here, and the password, so that it's just the chat that can try it out. Just get everything set up here in the game so that it can start being seen by everybody. I'm correct. I think I already have. Yep, I do. Okay, cool. I already have the game started. Awesome. Or it's actually already loaded in OBS. So that's what I was curious. Excuse me. I don't mean to cough in everybody's ear. I think what we'll do for the lobby name, we're gonna name this it'll be Tales of Tomorrow for the lobby name, and the password for it is just gonna be Dox, D-O-X. We'll just keep it simple, you know. Yeah, so the I'm typing this out so that everyone can pin it. I'm going to pin it as a comment so that people can just jump in. There's that. Okay, so we'll do it that way. there, and then pin. Boop. So if people want to jump in and play, they can. If they don't want to. Now then, let's get specify him down, and we're gonna switch over to ATLYSS. So yeah, I've been kind of busy. Like I said, I've made 4 characters that I've leveled up, and I've made 1 character that we're gonna be leveling today, and that's Socket. But yeah, so I've got my my melee fighter right here, Dox, that's based off of my character. It's as close as I can get him in terms of like the colors. I could probably make the hair darker, but I kind of like it being a vibrant, standout red instead of the more darkened maroon color. Oh, I forgot. I can customize the pin. We'll do 60 minutes. Okay, so I've got Dox that I made earlier. I've got Aotori, or Aoitori, which is literally just bluebird in Japanese. He's a mystic. What am I? Wait. I've been working on him a lot. He can heal and he can do a lot of spell damage, and that's been fun. And then this is my bandit that I made doing the shooty shoots. Last but not least, pause Spotify before I get too forgetful here. There we go. Biscuit sounds like a magic biscuit. Miscuit. Yeah, that's my brain dyslexia kicking in when I'm trying to say something and it morphs into another word. I don't actually have dyslexia, but I pretty much assume that I have dyslexia, or at least that's my excuse. But yeah, so we've got Tanaka, Birdie Bandit, and then Jasper, who's an adorable guy. He's also a tank. He's more like Divine Paladin kind of inspired. He's a little possum. He's a cute little guy. Such a cute. I'm so proud of him. He's so genuine. He's a cute little guy. And then this last one, my wife is gonna kill me, but I'm gonna change it as soon as we get in. But I just want to kind of understand or show the players that this game, despite being so simplistic and fun, it's a bit suggestive, but in a in an uwu kind of way, I guess you could say. Yeah. So this is the Socket, and yeah, she reminds me of like a Nidoran, which is why I liked it. It appealed to me as much because it kind of look like a anthropomorphized Nidoran. But I'm probably gonna switch him to a male so that I can keep the wife happy, and I want to keep her happy because, you know, mother of my children and all that. So at least you can get an idea about how suggestive the game is, and understand from there, like what it I don't want to say what it's involved, but yeah, what you can expect from the game. I plead for your soul and your strength. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna kind of. Right. So we have some physics. Can't tell. We have some physics that happen. Right. It's a good thing character customization is easy to do. Yeah, absolutely. And especially now that I have a lot of stuff to customize the character without having to remake a character. I don't have to worry about like going through the whole character creation process, because I have loaded up my storage over here. All we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here. We're gonna find our customization stone. Oh, I didn't. Jeez, I I forgot to put the stones in here. I have to log back into another character. Oh well. Have you stored all the starting outfits? No, actually, I have not stored all the starting outfits, but I did store all these vanity objects right here, so I can be any of these if I want. I've got the whole festive outfit. I've got the silken outfit recently. I've got the noble outfit, the vampire outfit. I've got the dire helm, wizard hat, and acolyte hood. And then, of course, the bun host top and bottom. And actually, my daughter found how to get a lot of these outfits basically for free. So there's one area where you can go and you can just flat out buy some of the outfits, but it's very, very randomized, and that's Skrit here. He's behind the store. Well, technically, yeah, too bad there isn't a bunny host hat, but technically all you have to do is roll a poon and then just make sure that you have bunny ears and you've got what you want. That's basically what you want. So Skrit here, he's your gotcha, where you don't have to pay actual money, but you just work and grind and be able to get some stuff there, right? So he sells items for 100, items for 1,000, which he's not showing right now, and also items for 10,000. And buying the 1,000 items can get some of the visuals as well, some of the costumes. Oh my goodness! Excuse me a moment. Give me just a minute. I'm getting bothered by something real quick. Hold on. I already have issues where, like, I'll accidentally cough in the mic and everything, but there was a force brewing in the back of my nose, and I did not want to, like, gross people out trying to extract what was stuck back there. So you can thank me later if you. But yeah, we have Angela, who's a mystic, who's, I would imagine, is also a kind of kobold, but you know, kind of looks like Toriel. Ah! What a relief that my calling worked. I was almost certain your soul would have been lost. I'm Angela Flux, the mystic guardian of the sanctum. I understand that you may have a few questions to ask, but first, let's get your bearings sorted out, yes? So sure enough, a warm welcome will accept this quest. And then secret number 1. You can parkour up these library cases here. And when you parkour up them, you can get to the very top. And once you get to the very, very top, you can go out this window and follow this path. So nice seeing Angela's surprise face. Yes, absolutely. Oh, 1K and 10K also gives cosmetics? Okay, I got her. I thought the 10K just only did, like, specific higher end weapons and stuff. Either way, it's all gambling. And here's an Easter egg. Now, this gives me, like, Pizza Tower vibes, but I know it's not. Oh, it looks like we got a festive hat this time. Okay. There are 3 chests. One up here, and then there is another one back this way. Chest respawns every 2 minutes. Yep, it does. Or you can just reset the zone. That works too. Fun host leggings. And we'll just fall off to get back into the main area. And then last but not least, we just gotta climb back up this case here. Dum-da-dum-da-dum-da-dum-da-dum. Now, there's already a modding scene for this game, too. I don't think we're going to delve into any of that yet. But there, you can imagine what kind of mods there are, and yes, I'm pretty sure whatever you're thinking, they exist. At least just visually speaking. in certain cases, but I'm not going to advocate for that. Tome of Lesser Experience. Oh, that reminds me. Not just the Tome of the Lesser Experience. I have other tomes as well. Hey, I actually lived that jump. I didn't have to fall off. Okay, cool. That's the first time I've done that. This doggo here, he's a mimic. If you didn't know that the first time. We're going to go over here and look at that. We're going to cheat and we're going to use... Well, not cheat. I deserve this. I grinded a lot and I made sure not to use these books. Dogic, yes, Dogic. So we're just going to go ahead and use these. There we go, level 6 right away. We can get to level 18 tonight, I'm pretty sure. Absolutely, why not? And then I also stored some weapons from you, but like a lot of it I can't use yet. Oh, I'll just have to return here a few times to see what I can actually wear. Most of this stuff is like level 10, 15. And that's fine. Not like we need a whole lot. Yeah, those are hard-earned levels. Absolutely. Tell me. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. I have rolls I can use. Yeah, she can use Alacrity, which is nice. What's it? I have other spells that I can use, but some of them can't be used early. Oh, Life Tap, that might be useful. Into that. Affinity, that's nice. We don't need... we're not going to do Siphon Leap. Oh, that's what we need. We don't need Life Tap. We need Siphon Touch. That's what we want. Alacrity works with Recall. Yeah. I don't know why you would want to do that, but yeah, you can do that. For sure. You're right. You're absolutely right. Let's see. You know what? We should go ahead and pick a color for our two. As you can see, I've got a lot of red, green, and blue. Kind of got a lot going on with... You know what? Let's embrace the meme. Why not? Actually, I can't. I don't have any stones, so I would have to switch characters to get the changing stones to actually put in a costume on, so I can't do that right now. So we'll do that later. Let's see. Go ahead and use this. And what do we want to use? You know what? I'm curious. 6 initial damage and then siphoning 1 damage every second for how long, though? I see this is a 25-second cast, but how long does it actually start siphoning off? That's the... I guess I have to look at the wiki for it. Go to the wiki. Siphon Leap. Really? It doesn't say? Why doesn't it say? I don't understand. Interesting. All it says is that it deals 6 damage on initial cast and then 1 damage every second, but it doesn't say how long the actual cast lasts. That's kind of unfun. Oh well. We don't have a whole lot of skills anyway, though. Puts them into Siphon Leech. Kind of pointless to put it in the lack. Just in case we'll have a big heal. I know I'm wasting points right now, but, you know, there's no skill. We're level 6. I'm going to get a reset anyway in, at level 10, so I can redistribute. Not too worried about it. And then... we should probably get some vitality. And then the rest into deck. We should have a starting point for a level... Now then, let's get these quests. Hello, Gateway. Put it back on... Alacrity is weird. It's a good buff within the scope of the game. There's not really anything worth using it on. I would agree, but it actually does work really good. Well, yeah, it works good. Well, that's genius, docs. Actual wordsmithing right now. Actual wordsmithing. A good spell to use it on is Divine, just because it can lessen the cost with it being like a 20 mana cost. There's other than that, yeah, you're right. There's not a whole lot of things to actually use it on. But if you need to have damage while also healing yourself, putting it on Divine is really, so long as you have the mind. Otherwise, it's just kind of like, yeah, you're kind of healing, sure. Possum Mom. Hi, Sally. Hi, Sally. You're one of my favorites. There's something about you. You have such a like comfort face. Grab it. Oh, right. I had just picked those up. I put those in. Actually. Yeah, I don't really need a fourth festive hat. These are going to go to my family, so I'm going to give them copies once they get back on. Oh, we'll sell these, get some initial cash. Why not? Not a whole lot. Quests. Ghostly good. And I can already finish. I have saved a whole bunch of stuff. The ghost dust and Geist collars? Yeah, I've got I am flooded in all of that. Ghost dust and Geist collar. Mission complete. Bam. Keep that simple. Alright, we don't need this anymore. We'll put that away. Okay, so now we just gotta go to the barracks, get that quest done, and accept some quests from Enoch.
You seek to soften yourself. Find the ways of valor. Speak to me. If you have anything to say, it is best you do so now. It is time to gather your strength.
We'll just grab that, and we'll grab that, and we'll grab that, since now we can off. Only have one slot. It'll switch to 2, but... Alright, now I go see... Fake Toriel and get those quests out of the way. I have been playing this like non-stop over the last 5 days. I love it. So many warheads. Yeah, like I said, I've been collecting and stuff because I've got tired of having to refarm a lot of those materials on the other characters. So I just went in with docs and started killing all of those things and storing it up inside my my chest there. Plus, also, if I want to reroll bonuses on the exotic gear, I will have the materials to do so. All I got to do then is just get money. Money is the limiter. Hey. Oh, world portal. Duh. There we go. Now you're done. There we go. Complete quest. You. I only have 2 slots, so it's not nighttime right now, but we'll get back to this in. Okay, so right. Should already have slime core. Think I should. Slime core, slime ears. I'm almost full. Not quite full, but almost full. Partial credit is still credit, right? Plus we can test this skill and see how much I actually leech life from baddies. That just killed them in one hit. That's kinda not what I was looking for, but upgrade. Go get all these. Siphon is strong. Oh, hey there. I bet it is, but I can only imagine like how strong it is without having the mind scaling for it. I might take a couple points in mind just to keep Siphon Strike up. It's a what, 25 second? Yeah, 25 seconds, and then this is 50 seconds. So this might be my replacement for. I'll have to think about that. Yeah, definitely have enough slime eaters. Now the goal of this build, the goal that we're going to try to do this time is instead of like relying on the bow for the early levels, we're just going to go fisticuff. The reason why we're doing that is because the last stream that I was doing on Wednesday when I picked up this game and then did it, I didn't know that dash was a thing. I didn't know you could dash. So the whole time that I'm playing, I wasn't dashing. I wasn't dashing. I wasn't dashing around. I was just default moving to avoid projectiles from the level 6 to 12 guardian at the very end of the dungeon there, and it felt awful. And I kept dying and dying and dying. It was like, I can parry all of this. I can do all of this. I just gotta know. I have to remember how to actually do it. And I was just making it harder on myself without really needing to make it harder on myself. Oh, goodness. So, now that we understand better how to utilize our movement, we're gonna do better this time. We're not gonna sit there and just take hits and force ourselves to parry everything when we can dash out. Utilize our movement capacity. Level 7 already. No. Ah, I can't imagine how I got level 7 already. Man, so good at leveling. You know what? Let's go ahead and get our Siphon Strike set up already. We're not gonna do super high mind, but we are gonna do some just for having siphoning. And as I noted earlier in the stream, if you're jumping in, want to jump into the game, oh, there was an ad break. Man, I didn't realize it was an ad until too late. I thought I set it to where the ads would actually play like 3 minutes after the stream starts. I'm surprised that it did it in the middle of this part. Either way, I apologize to those who didn't hear my ranting in the middle of that 3-minute ad, but there wasn't really too much importance of what was being said. Part. Either way, so we are going to go in the level 7 already, so this should be a decent breeze. And if you have ATLYSS and you want to jump into the server and level up a character or whatever, you're welcome to do so. I have pinned in the comment above the server name, the password. We're not going to click. Unjar. I'm also not going to... If you like watching people just completely dash through the dungeons being like this and stuff like that, you're going to be sorely disappointed because I'm not. Oh, God, I totally wasted that move. That's okay. Oh, no, I did hit him. I didn't think I hit him. But I did. Robe. I can't imagine why these things die so quickly. It's almost like I'm OP already. Ooh, that was close. Ow. Tank those hits. Why not? 2? Crypt. Where to get a buckler? Didn't pop. I just realized I'm level 7. I might have a new thing in my chest. I'm gonna... Yeah. I was having fun doing the 7-player dungeon runs with Colossus. Oh, 7-player? I knew you could go up to 4. How many? You can go 7 players inside of a dungeon? Okay. That. I did not know that. This is the start, right? Yeah, where I started. I just opened this gate. Yeesh, that is strong, but I'm surprised. Just basically kill him out of it. You can have more by switching party members. Oh, while in the... Okay, I gotcha. So you're saying if I'm in a dungeon, I walk in with 4 people, I then switch out with those people, but then the other ones that were previously in there can still come in? Is that what I'm understanding? You need to switch them back to... Oh, okay. I think I understand. I'm not sure I completely understand, but I think I understand what you're saying. I think. Big heals, big heals, big heals. That's right. There's nothing else. I'm gonna do a lot better this time. Here we go. Now that I fundamentally understand the game better. You start with a 4 party, then a person leaves your party, you add another, and they can join the instance whilst... Yeah, that's what I thought. There'll be 4 people who are actually in your party, but the 5th person still has access to the instance. I get you. Okay, so that's going to lead to the ending, but that's not going to do the completion, so I need to go this... There was a spell that I saw someone use, and I'm curious about what spell it is visually. I couldn't tell from the list of what the spells are. So if you know it, I'll try to describe it here after this fight. It was a mystic that was using the spell. It looked like a giant cone that emanated from the front of them, but it wasn't Spire. It was something else, and I don't know what. That shouldn't kill you. Okay. Oh wow, that's actually pretty short. Oh shoot. Were they using a scepter? I don't remember. It wasn't their auto attack, though. I know that much. It was, maybe it was a charge attack? But I don't remember. Huh. You know, now that you think of that. Probably a Whizbore Scepter charge attack? Maybe. Okay. What color was it? From a weapon. The cone? I honestly don't remember. I really don't remember. I wish I could, I know if I saw it again, I would be like, oh, that's it. Yep, that's absolutely it. It looked like a cone of, like, big dirt. So if it was a rod, if it was a scepter skill, that would make sense. Because I think I'm pretty sure they did use a scepter. They weren't using a bell, that's for sure. It was a bell. Was it a Colossus bell? Okay, so it was a bell. All right. Shoots a cone of dirt. The bell shoots a cone of dirt? Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna have to farm Colossus then and see if I can find it. Probably won't for a while, but, you know, it is what it is. I've got enough characters, right? Siphon you. I will have to... My wife actually really loves the bell. And not only that, my daughter who was playing, she was like on a thief, but she was like, yeah, I'm gonna use this bell and I'm just gonna slap the mobs with this bell and just AoE damage things. And, you know, true enough, it worked. The strength bell. I read the update that the guy who's making the game put out earlier this month about how he was having some difficulties with, or not difficulties, but that he recognizes that his communication skills aren't super wonderful. And I feel that. I totally feel that. And I pissed off. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. We're gonna go to this area here to get the rest of the guys. Oh, it's the gaze. That'll be in the second part of the dungeon. That's right. Yeah. So I don't have to walk. Why am I walking? That's loser mentality. Why am I walking? I can just return. He's one guy. He'll get it done when he gets done. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, so turn in your quest. We'll do you in a minute. Oh, right. You have another quest that I can... shoot. I didn't mean to do all. You are done. This one next. Yeah, I need to finish up the Geist one, and then I can get her other quest done. He's already done better most games you could play today. Honestly, like, no shit. Seeing that guy put together this game in this fashion, which reminds me of, like, Final Fantasy XI meets PSO meets... God, I'm about to date myself. What was... No, I don't even remember... What was... Like, I'm gonna show my age right here. But I'm really having trouble trying to remember the name of it. But basically, it was like... It was a game that was really just a chat simulator before Second Life. And you were pixel animals. And you were all talking together, and you could design everything with pixels. You could make these zones and have little triggers inside of it, but mostly you were in there to, like, go into the different party zones and gosh, what else was there? There was, like, party zones, there was slave pens, there was gosh, what was it? Like hotels. It was like a 3D or not 3D. It was an isometric 2-dimensional game that you would play. Yeah, Furcadia. That's what it was. Yeah, Furcadia. That's right. Yeah, Furcadia. I thought it was something called... I thought it was called something else for whatever reason, but no, it was... You're right. It was called Furcadia. I remember playing that as a kid, before I started playing EverQuest, and, like, some of the chat area in this, I kind of get a vibe for. That game was never 3D, obviously, but yeah. That tangent aside, already got that quest, and I got so. The rest we're gonna be putting into Dex. Need too much more vitality, but I'll probably put vitality after I get to level 10. Yeah, I used to play it nonstop as a kid. Like, anytime I would get in trouble because I would stay up way past my bedtime. Just because, like, that was my first foray into, like, talking with other people online in a game, like a social sim that was, jeez. How do I describe it? I mean, obviously it was a social sim, right? But, like, it was so different from, like, what other games were around. At that time, there were games like Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis and X-Wing and, The Dig and, you know, all those other puzzle click shooters, Day of the Tentacle and other things that I grew up on, right? It was all single-player games, thought things, and, you know, Mom and Dad really liked me playing those games because it's a constructive use of my time trying to figure out puzzles and stuff, right? Which, yeah, no doubt. It's absolutely that, and it's part of what got me interested in games. Seeing that guy build this game up like this, it kind of gives me an itch to actually try to build something low poly like this. But, man, that means I got to start learning, like, Unity and Blender and doing all that stuff. And, like, I work 60 hours a week, and I already know it's going to be a task trying to even fit in, like, 2 to 3 hours figuring out stuff like that. MMOs weren't too big initially, had a pretty big stigma associated with it. Yeah, you're right. I remember a friend of mine who was playing an MMO that was based off of, like, medieval stuff. You could get a house, you could do a bunch of stuff, but your house could also get broken into, and everything you put inside of it could get looted. I honestly, for the life of me, don't remember the name of that game, but it was also a two-dimensional game. Other MMOs of that time were also, oh, shoot. You know, I just realized, you know what? I hate wasting time like this, but I just remembered that, there's a loot I could probably start wearing in my storage there. Anyway, there was a lot of, like, everything was the Wild Wild West back then. There was no, standard way of doing stuff. The only thing that they, like, modernized at that time was the point-and-click adventures that, you know, you had, not Day of the Tentacle, but Maniac Mansion, where there were so many different variables and so many different things that you could easily screw up the game and you would have no idea that you screwed anything up. Because, you know, it didn't hold your hand. You just had to figure it out. And there was no such thing as, like, guides at that point, right? What else can I... That's right. Okay, I have to put that there. Then I can... Okay. And then WoW came around, then made it mainstream. Yeah. You know, I would actually say that WoW didn't make it mainstream. Like, there were some games that were before it that were commercially viable already. So, like, there was Ultima Online, and there was a lot of people who played that game. But then I would even argue that before Ultima, or not Ultima Online, I think what made an MMO mainstream before WoW would be EverQuest. And even though it's like the fringe of mainstream, there were EverQuest packages in Targets and venture stores and all that stuff. Dragon's Nest. You keep saying OR2. What was, or RO? What was RO? Because, like, the RO that I remember, it was RFO, RF Online. So RO, like, oh, Ragnarok. That's right. You're right. Ragnarok Online. That's right. Yeah. Similar to, like, MapleStory and all that stuff, too. Yeah, absolutely. I remember so many Flash games that were also trying to be like MMOs, but, like, not quite achieving MMO status. And then they'd, like, die after the first 6 months of it being introduced, so you'd always have, like, this unfinished product. But, yeah. RO and PSO influences? Yeah, I can definitely see it. PSO was fun. I never grew up with PSO. I did start playing it when my wife introduced it to me. I back in 2016, 17, I think. And we're talking like old GameCube style PSO. I think it was PSO 2, maybe? Feel free to correct me, honey. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I want to say it was PSO 2. Whatever the one was that was on the GameCube. I honestly can't remember off the top of my head. My block game is garbage. There we go. Oh yeah, I do need those cores, don't I? I think I have some in storage, though. I may as well get these kills. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Slimic X. That's good. I can't say it's good money. It is money. It just is. What else we got? Episode 1. Okay, that's where I do remember there being an episode. Yeah, it was like episode 1. I also remember playing on PS2, I think what reminds me the most with this game, dot hack. I get not exact dot hack vibes with this game, but like playing as that little dagger character. I don't even remember what the character's name was, but like, ah boy. Yeah, this eel is kind of small considering. Oh. That do our thing. I heard it. Ah. Can't even get to siphon any help off of them. Health, rather. Help. Okay. We're starting to get a little too easy for our britches. A little too crazy. You get enough? Nope, I still need 3 more done. Take a little life break. There are too many RPGs. Have you played Fliff? No, I have not played Fliff. I don't know what Fliff is off the head. By all means, enlighten me. This is a great discussion that we're having. Hell, this is more discussion than I typically get on stream, so I'm very, very happy with it. And I totally... Fliff. What is Fliff? You know, going back to dot hack there, I wanted it so bad to be this whole, like, what was that book called? A giant anthem. Ulysses. What was the book that Ulysses wrote? I remember it was written by Ulysses. It was a grand marathon of a book and whatnot, and I was hoping dot hack would be that, like this big emporium of what the game was and how I could boil down. And man, my childhood self just could not understand how that scope of a game wouldn't nearly that huge at all. Used to be a big MMO, but now it's a browser game. No, I can't say I've heard of Fliff. I haven't heard of it. I haven't played it. I must have missed out on it. Maybe it came out when I was in the military at that time, so I didn't have the means to while deployed. So we did have browsers, obviously. Like we could check Outlook and we could do some limited internet games, but we couldn't do anything large Flash game wise, whatever, where we would have to like download something for the client or whatever. That no. Fire. There's nothing over here. Oh, that's right. How many Slimic cores do I? I can make that. Get that quest done. Slimic ears. Oh, that's right. Hell sludge. Yeah, I still need... Yeah, I still need a lot. Maybe sometime later I'll check in what Fliff was or is. Excuse me. There I go, coughing in y'all's ears again. I apologize. Gonna kill a lot more Slimics. We only need 3 dead, but we need 9 cores. 9 cores to get that quest done. Adventure Quest 3D and MOBAs. No, Adventure Quest. I think I might know Adventure Quest, but I've never played that myself. MOBAs? I've tried getting into MOBAs, but I don't know. I feel so limited in a MOBA, and just the awkwardness of the movement from a top-down style. Like, I used to be able to do Command and Conquer and other games like that, but there's something about, like, just handling one character moving around. And it's really rich for me to say that, considering I played Lineage, and it controlled basically the same way. No. Yeah, Lineage used to control the same way as like some of the MOBAs did, but I always liked moving around with the WASD keys rather than click, point, click, point, click, point, click, point. Doing so many actions per minute, and I don't know. There's something about it I just didn't like. I don't like the obligation. I just rather play a time if I want to, or play a game on my time if I want to. Yeah, same here. I still play Final Fantasy 14 because I like the rating in it. Though I may take another break from it here soon, just because I'm finding some of it getting kind of stale. And, like, I've had that happen too. It happened during, the back, not A Realm Reborn. I played through all that. I did take a break a little bit through A Realm Reborn, but I stopped at the end of A Realm Reborn, and I didn't pick it up until the very tail end of... my brain no worky. I want to say the Dragon Song War, but that's not the X-Pack. That's the actual element in the game that it is. It's not the actual X-Pack name. The Dragons one. I'm totally blanking on. I am hearing those triggers and I am not reacting well to it. Lately, the games that I've been playing outside of this has been Incursion Red River, because I like the idea of doing an extraction shooter, but I can't stand the hackers inside of Escape from Tarkov. Why not buy iron equipment? Because, like, I'm going to get drops. I have a lot of stuff stored away already. I have this. That one. This. The game is already throwing me a lot of armor, and I'm gonna get like a bunch at level 4, or not 4, a bunch at level 10 anyway, because I stored up a whole lot of level 10 gear. Okay. Thought I blocked in time. I didn't. Okay. Like, I know I'm not playing super smart right now. Okay. There we go. That's the idea of doing melee, monk, bandit, monk bandit. You know, I could actually do that. I can make like a monk bandit. I think I will. I think that's what I'll do is I'll... Oh, look, an upgraded weapon. Still need more slime at core. I want to get this upgrade. And new. Like, I can spend $70 on a 20-hour game, or I can spend $10 on indie and put in 120. Yep, no, I totally feel you with that, for sure. And in fact, most of the stuff that's coming out right now, that's like most AAA things are just... They're so overblown with monetizations and expectations, and they're like, you have to have this minimum... in order for this game to be successful, it needs to sell over 5 million copies, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, just... Dude, like... I get the business side of it, but the business side is getting to the point where it's sucking the fun out of the game with your market predictions and crap. It's also, like, I guess I could say this with some relevant stuff. Final Fantasy XIV is the cash cow now for Square Enix, right? And despite it being the cash cow, they could be implementing so many more changes and updates and stuff with what's come out, and they just aren't. They're just settled. Or they are just settling, rather. Oh, boy. Okay, fine. Be that way. Okay, I can kill all you. A wooden shield? What the heck was that? What was that noise? I'm kind of impressed that Square's been focusing on some of their other titles in series. Yeah, and I understand why they want to do it. They want to have some diversity in the market, and which it makes sense. And I'm not trying to be boring with all this stuff. But oh, Jay, thanks for following. That's what that noise was. I was wondering, what the heck was that noise? Jay, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Jay the Sabertooth17, thank you very much for the follow. Romancing Saga 2 got a full remake. That's crazy. Yeah, it is. I'm actually, like, what I'm interested by, and everything in my fiber of my being just thinks that there's going to be something shitty that's going to happen. But I'm really, really impressed that Konami decided to remake Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Like, they were focusing on all their pachinkos and all the other stuff to suddenly come out with one of their original IPs, especially from someone that they, no longer now are in good relations with. For them to do that, it's like I want to hate that they're like trampling on that, but they aren't. Like, they're actually putting in effort to make Metal Gear Solid 3 the same thing that most people imagine the game to actually be like, right? Because let's face it, Metal Gear Solid 3 was like a brown and green muddy mess, and it makes sense why it was, given the limitations, the scope of the project, and like, I get it. But going through with like a remaster with a total touch-up like that, that's just... I don't know what got them to do it. Maybe it was a licensing thing. They didn't want to like have it go into public domain or whatever. But there's been other ways that they've been able to allow for a property to keep going for like 20 years without actually doing something with it. All sorts of like legal loopholes and bullshit that they can do. Hell, we know Disney does it every 6 years with their properties. Okay, I'm getting better at my parrying timings. There's a core. Oh, it's ad time. I apologize that it's ad time. Hold off a little bit. Well, if I'm just farming, though, it is what it is. Yep, ads. But unfortunately, that's how I get discovered. I gotta run the ads. Don't like it. If you're watching on YouTube, though, there's no ads. And if you're watching on X, there's no ads. But also don't have, oh boy. Also on those platforms aren't able to hear some of the music that I'm playing. I'm not playing any music right now, but like during the BRB screens or during the start where there's music, or if we eventually get to the point where I start doing karaoke stuff, because why not? We could, the music won't be heard on those platforms at all, even with the karaoke stuff, because all it takes is for someone to flag it. Oh, you can't play that! Got a crit. Oh, I've got 15 cores now. Cool. Awesome. I am done. I don't need to do this anymore. Yeah. You know, some I've been... I don't know if I'm actually going to do it, but maybe something I might consider later on. Especially hearing... some of the improvements lately. You know, I haven't made any firm decisions yet, and I haven't done any research yet outside of word of mouth and hearing other creators. I want to say, first of all, I do not like necessarily the idea of streaming on Kick because of all the past transgressions and the association of the reaction tubers and all that. Oh. Did I not wear that? I could have sworn I did. Anyways, I don't condone any of the past behavior that happened on Kick. I don't like the idea that Ice Poseidon and a couple other people are in that zone. That's where they make their income and blah, 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 blah. You know, that's where Johnny Somali came from. Well, not from, but recently, from what I understand, the way that things have been moderated lately, maybe, you know, I should probably hold off on this because... Okay, ads are done now. Yay, ads are done. So I have all this stuff that I needed for that quest, so that's the only thing that was missed between the ad and now. So yeah. What I was saying a little bit during the ad, and then I stopped myself because I know some people weren't going to hear it, but I'm not sure where I feel in the spectrum of Kick, because like Kick and all the past associations with like Ice Poseidon and crappy stuff that happened and the nuisance streamer things and all the gambling and all the other stuff and the original chat experience there being like extremely racist and some other stuff. I don't, you know, obviously I don't like oh, a mech bore steerer. That's what I need. I I don't like all that previous association, but I haven't done much other research personally on Kick outside of like hearing Tectone and a couple other streamers who made the switch to multi-streaming over to Kick, and how a lot of the moderation tools and response times from the moderators is a lot faster and stuff. So that has me interested in potentially multi-platforming over there. Because, like, I don't want to get a whole bunch of, like, I don't want to say skepticism. What's the word I'm looking for? Controversy about, like, what Twitch is doing, how they've done stuff, how they're choosing to do stuff further, and so on and so forth. But, like, if those improvements are actually happening at Kick, it could be interesting, potentially starting a multi-stream over there and then having 4 outlets to stream. Yeah, I would even make it 5 if Blue Sky decides to, like, mirror what X is doing now. I should call it Twitter. I don't believe it's. I'm starting to sound like a snooty streamer stuck up in his own ways of. God, I don't like myself right now. I being this way. I'm like trying to feel out my brain on what I actually feel. So, or Dex, or Mind. And we'll spend skill points there. So anyway, we're gonna go back in the catacombs, start doing that. Or should I? I'm so close. Oh, I should do Slime Diva. That's right. I should do Slime Diva because I should be able to get a level off of that. I can then go into the Bandit class and I can start actually unlocking the melee skills from it. So that's what we'll do. Go back and fight the slime lady. For those of you, most of you have probably already played the game, and that's cool. You know, play the game. Go. But if you have not played the game and you don't understand why the game has a splash screen about how some of the themes of the game are suggestive but nothing explicit, this fight right here is exactly why they have that disclaimer. No, you don't. How dare me? Oh, no, you don't, lady. Ah, you did. Okay, fine. Check this. There she goes. The titty barrage! Oh, no! Oh, it's another titty barrage! Ah! Oh, boy. Nope. That's a nope. Don't want. Do not. Nope. We're not doing that. Oh god, it's another titty barrage! No, you don't. Stop shooting your little Yoda heads. No, you don't! No! Why does she have to moan? It was interesting. I told my wife and my daughter, like, hey, I figured out how we're supposed to be doing the quest. Oh god, there she goes again. No! I was like, yeah, we're supposed to do this quest before we're supposed to go into that really, really hard dungeon. But, I'm warning you right now. I'm not spoiling this fight for you, and, you're gonna understand why it's suggestive. That and the taunt emote. Yes, the taunt emote is also fun. If you're uncertain about what the taunt emote is, With the physics. The physics. This is the taunt. Peak content. Exactly. Someone else gets it. I'm glad, Xandathar, that you get it. I'm so happy that you get it. All right. We're gonna turn this in now. I think I get some gear off of it, right? Don't I? There we go. Yep, there it is. And there's the level that I wanted. All right. I'm not gonna spend anything. I'm gonna go over her. I'm gonna get our bandit set up, and I'm gonna get my weapon. Is Furcadia still up? Actually, I do believe it is. And like, it hasn't undergone any major overhauls. It's still a pixel game. This isn't any worse than what we saw in Austin Powers. I missed that content. You're absolutely right. It's not anything worse, but it's also... Austin Powers is... Let's face it. Austin Powers wasn't suggestive to kids either as a movie that they should watch. But then again, you know, kids will want to watch it anyway. I want to save that for another quest later on. Oh, there is no quest. I need to talk to you because... Quests. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm in. Silly. Cars. What should I don't want to do... Excuse me. I know that was not fun to hear. Should I do go... I'm going to focus on fists. I'm doing monk, though. Should I do... wizard wands, maybe? Or maybe I could do bells. And just do some AoEing. Nah. If I do bells, that's gonna... I don't know. I'm thinking... I haven't fully decided what I'm gonna do just yet. No, we're gonna do that. We now have all of our skills. It's cool. I can go and get my actual weapons and stuff now that I saved for this, just precisely this moment. We've got... This is level 12, so we've got this. D. What else do I have? Can't use that wand yet. Nothing else. 5. This is level 10, so I can this. Sell this stuff off. Also, Furcadia is up, but also because it's it runs on... It doesn't run on, like... I think it's peer-to-peer servers. Rather than, like, a centralized... commercial server. I know it has, like, one server that has been, functioning as, like, the main hub for you to go into the different portals of all the other different worlds and stuff. But each world is a, peer-to-peer area, from what I understand. So, yes, I do believe it is still up. All right. So we're going to avoid the ranged item. We're just going to focus on... This is going to be our healing skill. I'll take... Yes, the movement technique. You want that. Killer jab, yes. Is payday actually worth it? Yeah, sure. It gives currency, but is that really worth it? I don't know. I do like bomb trap. I played around with that before, so I do like it. And it's gonna work especially well with this this build. I do plan on learning Divine at level 16. That there, this here. This is going to be our get out of jail explosion. Devious Signet is going to go here for our buff. Just leaves 2 actual other moves that I put here. So what I could do is I could get Spire for a bleed to assist with the poisoning. Don't want to go on the bow. I guess what I can do is I can do Spire. You know, I could also do Alacrity. Alacrity would make, like, my limiter right now is going to be MP regeneration. And a lot of these skills use a lot of MP, so Alacrity every... excuse me. 40 seconds is going to take some of the pressure off of that. Could do that. Kind of wish, though, that there was some more monk-like abilities. Or not monk, but, like, you know, jabby jab skills that I could use. Yes. If I just keep this and I keep this, and then I do Alacrity and Siphon Leech, and then this is my get out of jail card for a couple of seconds, and then I have my buff. Well, yeah, I'm splitting up the mind as well. Excuse me. So, like, I'm going to be putting some investment into mind. Because I'm going to be using Divine later on, right? Divine is also fairly costly, so if I pair Divine with Alacrity, it would take some of the strain off from my MP regain. Granted, I mean, I can just use MP pots every now and again to make sure that I still have something to use. But having another source for health probably going to be... Plus, it can actually do a lot of pretty good damage there. I think that's what I'll do. I'm not going to worry about pay. I mean, having a stun is kind of nice every now and again, but... I mean, well, you know, I could always just buy a new a skill reset. So, just so I have something. Really, I can just... Okay, cool. 35 initial damage. 26 initial damage. So I would prep with this, smack him with this to stun him, probably hit him with the Siphon Trap, and leave a bomb for him. Okay. I think that's how we're gonna... do... Oh, wait, you have other... You have another quest? I was thinking it looked similar to Dark Ages, but more furries. Yeah, I can get some more XP. What do I need? I need Whizbore Scepters, Blightwood Sticks, Blightwood Logs. I know I have that. That. Sticks. 5 of each. And I click it. Because silly me. Bitter tooth, slimic eyes, and I definitely have. Blade. Eyes. And bitter tooth. Death gel core. I think I'm lacking in the death. No, I have. No, that's Hell Sludge. Death gel core. Yeah, I'm lacking in this, so I still need this. Okay. I need more of those. Which I'm gonna get in the next dungeon anyway, so. I guess the last 3 skills just to give me more option recovery. Because right now that's what this is about. This is about having options. See how this goes. But hey, we're already level 10. We just got 8 more levels and we'll have accomplished the mission tonight of getting to at least level 18. I could have just teleported. I could have just used the world portal. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. Yeah, Docs, use the world portal. It's totally there for you to use to get straight to this area right here. You didn't unlock that for nothing, you know, right? All right. Thought I saw something. Nope. 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 Okay. I didn't miss anything. I wanted to be sure. Saw notifications on my phone. Make sure I didn't miss anything important. I guess if there's one gripe that I have about the guitars is that just do a little scoot when moving around. Oh, that reminds me. E. It's top. What is this? This is the 50 health. Excuse me. Oh, okay. That's a nice little dash. I like that. Overpowered. Oh, this is going so much better already. Oh, I have so many good options. Oh, that is so nice. Man, I should have done this fight with this earlier. Sure. If I had only known. I had only known. But then again, you know, day 1 learning and stuff like that. There's iron guitar. This is a downgrade. Yeah, that's a downgrade. 7. Everything I said about being little dashes and stuff like that, I take it completely back. The moves now that I have with a extended range moving forward with the dashes, absolutely. Super good. Super good. Very happy. Oh, I can... Oh, no. I don't have the full mastery yet of the... Key! Just give me the money. Give me all the money. Bandit is probably my favorite class overall in this game. Love the movement you get. Yeah, having a lot of the movement is nice. No, I could have blocked. I'm being sloppy. I have a siphon up. The wrong button. There we go. Boop. That's not good. All right, we're gonna hide. Dashed out of the way on that one. Nice. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it missed. Come on, come on. Quickie heal. Nice. Yes, I love having way better options now. This is so much nicer. I almost feel slightly like I'm fighting or doing a fighter build. That's not cool. Siphon. Nope. Super DPS right there. That's what I needed. Give me those cores. That's what I need right there. That's what Daddy wants. Oh. Die. Boop. Poison is nice too. I like it. Sneaking in with the little bomb right there, just right under their butt. It's peak. I love it. Come on, come on. Boop. Nice. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. I'm actually surprised I'm not like burning. Not burning through MP. You. Gotcha. Like when I'm on my ranger and I'm doing stuff, I'm burning through a lot of MP. Sorry, not ranger. I keep calling it a ranger. It's not ranger. What I mean is my ranged bandit. Lots of bandit skills use stamina. Yeah, but there's a few of them, especially under the bow side, that use mana. So, Venom Shot, Volley, that uses mana. This uses mana. And, Devious Signet also uses mana. So, you run out of mana quite often on, bow stuff. I've had to stockpile on it. Yeah, I'm using the stamina ones as a melee bandit. Yeah. The ones that I'm using mana for are the bomb and the siphon. Later on, it's going to be with using divine, which I might swap out siphon for, maybe, potentially. I haven't parsed yet what I'm going to do once that becomes the next move. Nice. I did see some of the proposed upgrades for like some of the multi-classing that he's gonna do for the game. The maker of the game. I think from what I read, the only ow. The only thing close to being done in multi classing would be like the Guardian class, I think. Bishop and Magus, yeah, that's right. And I think he said Bishop was almost done.
Give me your health.
Ow. That is how you set us up the bomb. Mana fountain gem, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, I didn't mention this. I don't know if you've seen other redemption items from like other streams, but I've incorporated a first redemption item and a participation redemption item. So if you want to keep a track record, oh, I missed a key. If you want to have a log of like how many times you've been to my stream, if ever I start getting big or whatever, which me get big under potentially streaming 3 days a week. Yeah, right. You can always have a memento to show how many times you've been to the stream. You want to use a redeem for how many times you've been first and how many times that you've been at the stream. Come on. Just use your channel points right there that you've been accruing, and you can get tokens for how many times you've been there. I don't have any of the really... Oh, that's what I forgot to pick up right there. And a chest. Ooh, Spire. I was actually looking... Here I am talking about how I could have Spire and have another bleed or something like that. And finally it gives me a Spire. What do you know? Isn't that great? That's great. I think that's great. I don't know what I'm going to replace with it just yet. But, yeah. Hey, there we go. You got a first. Good job. I have it limited to only... Oh, execute too? Jeez. I can't very well use that on this build. Well, technically I should still be able to use it, because execute, even though the damage scales off of strength, the actual killing mechanic... Actual killing mechanic is a 30% chance, so it may not need strength to actually do that. But, you know, 30% chance of killing anything. Not exactly that wonderful. I forget, does this have an alternate sit? Nope. Just a little uwu. Gotta get the most out of those jiggle physics, right? Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. 20% chance against 30% HP enemy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, 1 in 5 chance. So, yeah, we'll have a seat and just get this done. Hold on a moment. That's what I remember. I just wanted to see, just in case there was something else pop. Wait. Oh, I was gonna turn off the mic. I was gonna try and turn off the mic in time for the sneeze, and it it hit me fast. It hit me faster than I could react. So. I tried. I did try. All right, so this was my last hard stop when I was on Melee Bandit, but I was also only level 6 or 7 at the time, so I didn't have all of the skills like I have now with fighting it. So I'm probably gonna die a couple of times, but I should be better off. That's not good. I'll use everything at my disposal. You dirty bastard. Ow. There we go. Now you're gonna disappear. I'm gonna heal a little bit before I'll come here. Ow. Yeah. Woo, I'm working. I am working, that's for sure. Oh. See, imagine this. Imagine me doing all this when I didn't have dashes and I wasn't moving around like this. Health back. Oh, I missed. Come here, buddy. No, you don't. Ow. Ow. And he's almost dead. It didn't work. What? Oh god, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. There we go. There we go. Redemption! Redemption! Okay, I'm over it. Oh, wait. Okay. It did. Okay, cool. I didn't see. Oh, no! The ad started just as I finished the fight. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Ah, that kind of sucks. Not gonna lie, that kind of sucks. I wish. Oh well. Oh, we'll just wait for some of the ads to go down. Oh, I have messages here. What did I miss? Okay, well, I'm gonna wait till the ad finishes, and then I will see about changing. Or I'll see about opening up the chest here, but I don't want to. Ooh, dinner. Dinner. Ramen, the dinner of champions. Ooh, and some spinach inside of it. With some egg. Got the posh ramen this day. Ad break is over. Yay. And what sucks is that I had just beaten the boss right as the ad finished, which, that sucks. I am very sorry that that happened. I should have paid attention to my, my ad timer for the pre-roll ad, and I didn't. I should have timed that better so that the fight wouldn't have been interrupted. Oh well. Lessons learned. Lessons learned. So, let's go, excuse me. Spend some of our points here. I will probably get vitality up to 15 at some point, and then the rest will just go dexterity and mind. I don't know when I'll do that, but I'll do that at some point. Ooh. Loincloth. That's mystic stuff, though, isn't it? Yeah, that's mystic. That's pretty nice, though. I might save that for another mystic character later on. Although I don't know how I'm going to build it just yet. Oh, well. Well, let's head back. Wow. Let's head back. I'm gonna put that pair of pants away because exotic. Actually, that might be might even use that for visual fodder. I can't wear them right now because I'm not a mystic, but if I put it on another mystic, I have a nice visual glam for potentially. I should be level 12 soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep that. Let's see, what else do I have soon? This will also be 12, rather. 12, level 12. Have that on hand. Also level 12. Are ya winning so far? Did win that fight right as the ad played out, which I'm sorry for that. 15. Why is it saying Dex power is a loss on this? I don't understand. So, we're going to do 12, level 15, level 18. Actually, this ring isn't going to be on there. This one will. The Valor ring, we're not going to wear at all because it takes away from our dex stat. Killer. Don't think I'm going to keep this one. I think I'll sell that. It's not really worth it. That's about the best upgrade that I'm going to have next anyway, so. I can put this over here. Oh, I can turn this part of the quest in now. Slimex cores, this, and a Rude Blade. Yeah, I need the Rude Blade. Nope, I already have a Rude Blade. And then there was something else. The other thing, Slimex eyes. I didn't get very many death gel cores. Oh, did I forget to pick them up? I think I forgot to pick them up. Damn it. I forgot to pick those up. I gotta go back in there. I mean, it's not a big hurtin' stonking deal, but, you know, leaving a quest open like that, that's XP. Slimek guys. Need more death gel. We can turn the rest of this stuff in. So, finished. Finished. I may as well take this one again since I have to go back in. And then I just need to get the main quest here. Complete. Oh, I have to go back in anyway because the keep is. I have to do this. Oh no, that's a different quest. That's a different quest. Then I have Hunt and Haul. This is the one I may as well. Because. Okay. And then we're not gonna dilly-dally with walking all the way back there. We're gonna take the world portal and we're gonna get over there. Let me get a bite of my dinner really quick. I will make sure that I don't slurp in y'all. Because this is not an ASMR. Yet. Oh, no, that's still way too hot. Hot. I gotta wait for it to cool down a little bit. Just a teensy bit too hot. Teensy bit too hot. Okay. Money. Super powerful. One pot? Okay. Whittle you down like that. Super excellent. Just in the nick of time. Ooh. Amber Squire. Green dye. I needed another one of those. I can finish my collection. Halo. Is that better than what I have? Probably not. Well, I was supposed to sell this stuff and I didn't. Ah ha ha ha. Ah. Yeah, this is better. This is better. Get a little bit of magic power. I go down by 1 point for attack power, but I get dex. I want to assume that me getting more dex is going to be better overall. Explosion, dear. Take that. Ow. What's the next? I like that little combo that happens. I missed. Oh, no, you don't. That's a good combo if I've ever seen one. Punch. Or punch. I have made a mistake. Oh, no. Alright, death core gels. I need these. I need to collect their stuff. Give me your gels. Where did he go, George? Why you no? Yes, set us up the bomb. Love that little bomb. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, you're a big one. You have a little healing. Boop. Aw. Oh, I missed. Punch. Two more death gel cores. Money. Where? Ah. Kind of liking this kobold. I think I might keep her the way that she is. Wifey is probably not going to agree with that, and I completely empathize with her not liking it, because she's the woman. Okay. Hey, did you set us up though? I keep making that joke over. That's like old boomer humor right there. I'm not even a boomer, but I can recognize boomer humor. Cloak. Three of you. Oh! I know you don't. Oh, I missed. Gotcha with the 1-2. There we go. All in treasure room. Or Bunjar. Fireball. Never gonna use it, but fireball. If there's one thing I've learned in my long life, is that I am never, ever, ever gonna do a you laugh, you lose taking shots of fireball ever again. That is never happening again. Never. That was some... How many years ago that I did that? Back in 2016, 7? No, it was probably around 2018 when I did that. In the infancy of this channel. That's... No, it wasn't a you laugh, you lose. It was every time you die, you drink. That's what it was. I remember now. And I woke up the next day, so white girl wasted. It was so painful. I had such a headache. I have learned my lesson from that excursion. Hit bar. Missed. Not that time, though. Actually meant to use the other skill, but... Yay! Ooh, that was close. Ow! Actually, not that ow. Here. There we go. Wood spear? No, that... Come on, the bomb is right there. Thank you. Ow. There we go. I'll need more death gel. Give me more death gels. There's no more death gels. I'm just finished. Ah. I'm right near the end of the boss fight. And I didn't get any more death gels. What lame. Lameness is this? Starting out. Oh. One in the bind, two in the X. What can we do now? Power mastery. That's good. Killer jab can get an upgrade. Agile technique with and bomb. Oh, what do I want to use? No, I need more damage. Damage is safer. Ow. Ow. Oh, no, you don't. Missed. Ah. I'll heal. Oh, I wasted it. No, not good. Oh, not good. Buy some time. Whoop! No laser beams, thank you. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, you don't. Heal. Ow. Well, I wasted that. That's okay, though. Shit. Ow. Ow. Oh, boy. Nope. No laser beams for you. Woo! Shit. No laser beams for you. Nope. Ah! No, we're not doing that. Bad man. There we go. Ooh, we got a blue cape. Upgrade. Oh, inventory. Let's chuck something, shall we? We don't need this old. This. Oh, and upgrade. And upgrade. And is this the same one? Yeah, this is the same one. I got a copy of the previous one. Boo-hoo. That's okay, though. Level 20. It's the same one. Yeah, it's the same one. When did I pick that? Did I get another go? No, that couldn't have been. I don't know. Something happened. I don't know. Either way. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to push. That's definitely not the button I wanted to push. That's the button I wanted to push. Mmm. Had a good bite of my ramen. Mmm.
Delicious.
Okay. Can't believe I didn't get to... Okay. That. Set that for later. Can't believe I didn't get 2 more death gel. I'll hop in there for 2 more death gels, but I'm not going to finish the boss because there's no point. I don't have any toxins. Death. Yeah. So I just need to get 5 more death gels killed, and then we'll be done with that area. Done up until I have to do the level 12 to 18 version of it. Ooh, we had a jump in visitors. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are enjoying yourself. I am enjoying myself. And I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Alright, we're going to go back in here one last time. We're going to get that death gel, and we're going to get the kills that I need. That should get me to 13, potentially 14? Probably not 14. That's pretty high. I am definitely very happy with the way Melee Bandit is. It's absolutely redeemed from when I tried to play it the first time back on Wednesday. Ooh, you're a bad. That's the wrong button. There we go. Ooh. Bad. Take that. And imagine you get the fighter skill of Bulwark, or not Bulwark, Reflect on a monk like this. He's so good. A little bit of healing and dash. I was totally wrong about I was totally wrong about this mug skill. And I'm really glad that I was wrong about it. I missed. Bulwark would be great with any class. Yeah, absolutely. Bulwark is really, really handy for, like, you have a ton of pressure on you and you just have to hold block for a little while. Payday can be used on the training dummies. Nice. That's kind of broken. It's nice, but broken. Oh, yeah, there's a switch. Here's the switch right there. And this will let me get that key to open that door. Because we're on this rotation. I like it better as an offensive options bulwark, I mean. Yeah. You are right, yeah. It's very, very useful for that. It's even stronger when you are using, not inner might, what's it called? The innate that the chomps have. Where for 8 seconds, you're just parrying everything, and then just loads of damage are going out because just parry, 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 parry. Damage goes out, damage goes out. Yeah, please, keep hitting me. Kill yourself. Sturdy, yes, sturdy, that's it. Yep, that's right, sturdy. Ooh. That was close. We're gonna heal. Oh, that is genuinely cheating right there. Set up recovery, use immediately your stealth option. Pocket cloak. Oh right, I meant to sell stuff. I really hope that skill doesn't get nerfed. Yeah, I can understand why it would get nerfed, but I doubt it's gonna get nerfed. At least for now. If the game starts getting more popular and people start complaining about it, then yeah, I could see that happening. This is essentially like, it's like Paladin's Bubble that you can actually do something with. I mean like WoW Paladin, by the way. Figured you might have drawn that conclusion. Yeah, it ignores level differences for sure. It doesn't care what level you are, you're automatically getting parried regardless. Yeah, for sure. Mana font wooden shield. That actually might. Rid of this. Rid of that, and we'll get that mana. Oh no, that's worse. It worse though. Technically, well, I mean, excuse me. Since this isn't actually being yielded, it's not actually going to increase my mana max, right? So let's find out if it does or not. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't actually change anything because I'm not actually wearing the shield, so it's not applying any bonuses to me. My chair is being. I got a better cape. Yeah, it's the same cape. Excuse me. These are all old now. All these are. I am waiting for level 15 to put this on, which will be an upgrade. Everything. The only thing else I could have as an upgrade that would be worthwhile would be a better chest piece for level 10 or 12, and a better headpiece above level 7. Come on, come on. Boop. I like too that the dash that you use with this is based on your camera where it's pointed. Is very handy. All right, recovery and this. Get a lot of HP back. Oh, these claws are so much better. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Manafont to crypt bubble. Okay. I can... Warrior chest. That'll probably be worth a little bit more money. Oh, I wasted that. Ah, I wasted. Why did I waste? Ow. Oh, I did dash. Nope. Not doing that. Double whammy. Oh no, I'm in the corner. Wow. Missed. I like the explosions that happen with all these punches. It's so nice. Oh, that was so good. So good. Oh, it's ad time. Ooh. What can we chuck? This is level 4s. Picking up. We're gonna wait for the ads, and I'm gonna eat a little bit more of my dinner. Nom 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 nom. Let's see, so we got currently, and I want to make sure that I say this. I don't want to focus on the views as like a metric of how well I am doing it, but I do note that it's been a while since I've had 7 viewers on Twitch. There are currently 6 over on Twitter. And got for YouTube. YouTube is probably not showing many, just 1. Yeah. And that makes sense that it's just because it's probably only being seen by an old person. Or it could be counting my view in the dashboard. Freedom! Yeah, I have the ads automated. I should probably, I guess what I could do is I could set it back to where the ads, I tell them when to go off, maybe. I don't know. Well, we're at about 30 seconds left, so. You know, I just found out it's weird, a little weird. that move in the game. It doesn't move my mouse, so therefore my eyes don't move while I'm actually moving the mouse. It makes sense. It's just interesting that I have to be in a menu and then that's when my eyes actually start to move. Oh well. It's funny. I like it though. That's what makes the avatar a little bit neat. That when I'm in the game, the eyes don't move. They stay in place, and then I actually have a menu, and then everything actually starts to move. Okay. It's a cute little quirk. We'll do something. And I apologize that the ads are jumping in. I'm probably going to switch the ads from automatically going off at a certain time to me manually engaging the ads again. I mostly just wanted to kind of try it out because it's supposed to... I forget what it's supposed to do better for... Yeah. I'll probably change it back to where I manually queue up the ads. Boss fight. Oh, wait. No. That's right. I finished. I don't need the boss. I don't need to... May as well. I'm already here. Why, you know... Why bomb no go off? Why no bomb? Oh, I did it backwards. That's okay, though. Ah, there goes my dart. Ow. Got a lucky shot. Lucky hit. No, you don't. We're not doing that, buddy. Oh, it's only getting easier. It's only getting easier. So pain. Gotta be better than some stuff. So pants. Dex power 5. Oh, is that better? Ooh, it is a little bit better. A little bit better. This one gives health, but that's okay. I don't necessarily need health. I just like that this one gives more dex powers and more evasion. Wait. Yeah, this one gives evasion. This also gives evasion, but a little less. Oh, this one has critical, though. Still. It's a higher level. I don't know. It's comparable. It's not like... This is absolutely better, and this is absolutely not better. Okay. Let's turn in... Evasion isn't too good. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's a nice stat to have when you, like, get it involuntarily, but it's not when you should go seeking out for it. Not sell the rude. Sell the rude blade. Don't be an idiot. Don't sell the rude blade. Do you have anything else I can wear? This is the next thing that I... 15, little 16. And this is just I can. Okay. Turn this in with Mr. Big Man. It would be nice if bandits could dual wield other weapons. Yeah. I think bandits, like, definitely should have some more options outside of just, like, the dual blades slash, like, fisticuff weapons. I don't know. Like, I know that they have melee swords already, but if they did, like, a short sword or something, I don't know. Yeah, double vile blade. That would be cool. If it was, like, a shorter version of it or something. I don't know. There'd be some way to balance it, I'm sure. And I need to kill pigs. I also need to go to, I gotta go out to the Crescent Keep. So that is the next endeavor. We're gonna kill some mech spear pigs, and then we're gonna lock it behind fully upgraded weapon masteries. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, there's a lot of different directions you could do to make something more interesting. I think that, but that's the one thing about Bandit is like you either have a mix of ranged and melee, which is not going to benefit too much because you're kind of split. Ow. Oh, I got to collect spears. I'm not going to collect too many. Rather not waste my time. And I have a whole lot already. I believe I should have some already in my inventory. Oh yeah, I have my jump attack now. Forgot about that. You can also buy back more. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy them though. That's a waste of money. I know I have plenty in my inventory, in my storage, because I did all that work earlier. I'm not gonna waste time here with making everybody see me farm mech boar spears. Sure, I gotta get 20 kills, and that's gonna be part of this journey here, but having to kill more just because the quest, I'm gonna avoid that. We are going to avoid. Ow. Lucky shot. Oh, no, you don't. Just a few more kills. This will be over. I like that so much. Stun them, you put a bomb right next to them, it explodes. Game over. No. You are not gonna... Not happening. Honestly, I think with this moveset, I might be able to take on the Dire. The Dire mech boars? Or the Dire boars, rather? Not at this level. Or maybe at this level. Could be possible. Alright. Kills done. We're gonna teleport back. Rage boars, yeah, rage boars. It could be possible. Could be very possible. Potentially. So the way to cheat this is we're gonna take the from our backpack here and then put them. I have too many spears. I have reached the cap. You can only hold 30. Well, that's interesting. Oh, and I got 2 angel steers. Nice. This. We had the quest. There we go. It wasn't nearly as much experience as I... But then again, it's a level 7 quest. Try sort. Oh, no, I have tried sort. 30 is the highest you can hold. It's weird because other ones you can go up to like 99. These eyeballs, you can only go to 45. Yeah, so, like, watch, right? I'm gonna hit sort. We have nothing that's doubled up right now. If I take these eyeballs, the 13 of them, and then I click sort again, doubled. And that's because this apparently is the cap. You can only hold 45 of them. Same with the Rage Boar Spears. You can only hold 30. These ones, you can only hold 30. Fun times. Oh yeah, I forget that you sell these. Gonna buy 2 of these. Alright, so now that we can dress ourselves up, do we want to dress ourselves in the silk outfit, the noble shirt, the vampire outfit, or do we want to do the bun host garb? What do you guys think? How are we going to dress our kobold for the rest of this this session? All opinions are welcome, so feel free to drop a comment. Kobold looks good with the noble. Okay, okay. That right there is a person with tact. I believe that is what we'll go that route. So here's our kobold now, the outfit that we have. Dex outfit. Sinister pants, I think they were. Not sinister. Reapso pants. So duelist garb and that. We're gonna put on our vanity items. Oh, I have colors, don't I? Here. I had a green, that's right. So do we want to go red or green? Acolyte headgear looks good with thiefy gear. Looking kind of green. Let's. Not too bad. It kind of matches. It's just a lighter shade. Oh, I think I'll stick with that. And then Acolyte. Question is, are my ears going to poke out or not? That's the question. Because if our ears aren't going to poke out, then what's the point? Like, really, what's the point? Our horns, our ears? Okay, horns are poking out. Ears are poking out. Okay, cool. Not too bad. The hair just goes away. The little covering of one eye goes away. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yep, I think this will do. Okay. It goes good with the class armors. Keep that in mind. If I get the class armors again or something, I'll keep that tidbit in mind. It's not too bad on the nobles, honestly. Especially with this cape. Looks like it fits, I think. Why not put cosmetic in a regular equipment to see if you like it before? Because I'm not really hurting. I've seen this apply on other characters. Well, I haven't put it on my kobold yet. I could do that, sure. But, you know, YOLO, right? That's how you use the term, YOLO?
Docs, you're getting old again. You're showing your oldness again.
Is there anything else that I can... I should check. Pretty sure he doesn't have any more quests for me to pick up, but just in case... Yeah, I already have one for him. Okay, cool. So we're good. We are good. May have to dye it gray or black to get it to me. I could do gray. I have enough. Just in case. Oh, he's my lawyer. He's my money lawyer, and he also does taxidermy, so he's a taxidermy taxist. That great. Okay, let's try it with the gray. Yeah, it really desaturates our colors, but it does look like it works a little bit. The hood's a little bit darker on it. I'm still okay with it. I'm still okay with it. Alright, so we need to do the Crescent Keep. That's what we're going to do first. We're going to do Crescent Keep first, and then after we do Crescent Keep, we should be in a better range of doing last tail end of the catacombs. If I were to make my own game, like using this low poly technique and stuff, I think I would try to bring the comic that my wife and I were looking to develop. Which would make it like a space opera kind of deal. One thing I worry about though is that like our original comic idea is based on like, you know, Norse Viking mythology and everything, but it's so overdone now. Well, not overdone, but it's been like in recent years it's been done so many ways and so many different methods that it feels like even though we were going to be doing it earlier than when like God of War, Ragnarok and other stuff came out, we would automatically get accused of like just piggybacking off of what they've done. It's you guys. Come on. Surprised the poison didn't kill you? Could have killed you by... I'm actually surprised at how large of an AoE range that bomb has now. Very, very thankful for it. Let's see, 25 minutes since 20-ish. Woo! Dang it. Oh, it did get you. Oh, that was close. Oh, no. Oh, that was close. Ooh. Backstab. And shield, huh? Eh. Money, more money. Oh, look at that! Did you see that? That was a good little cheat right there. I don't have to. Oh shit! And of course, I immediately screw it up. Ah! I was like, I don't have to go all the way around. All right, up, up. I may have done this a few times, so I may understand how to get through all this kind of quickly. Come to the bomb. Bomb, you know you want to. Hey, run away. Run away. Okay, you're the jerks. Princess? Precise. Not princess. Mm-hmm. You can skip the first battle by jump dashing, attacking at the right time. Yeah. Excuse me. Stuff get hit. Oppy! A rude blade. I'll heal. Ow. Touch the bomb. Here you go. Good boy.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
Hey. More money. Money to spend. Sell. Stuff. Thing. Herb. Mm-hmm. Another rude. The Guardian rude. Got a crit off of that one. Ow. Ooh. Ooh. And that is why we have additional tools. Still, blue. Did I just use the blue? No, I did not use a defense potion. Oh. No lasers. Need to round up. Just a few more. Heal. Set us up the bomb. There goes that boomer humor again. just hold that for me, please? Punch. Sorry, I'm waiting for a skill when I could just punch it and get it over with. Oh boy! Oh! There we go. Pop! The bandit! Alright. That mission is done. We can go back. We can turn this in. And then all we got to do next is go into the crypt again. I think that's catacomb. A little under level. Ancient beings. Oh, the golems. And if this is what I think it is, I also need to get a golem chest for the quest. Yep, golem chest. Shoot, that is not what I meant to click. Nope. Now I can sell stuff off. Or no, this and oh, it's a gray dye that I so I need to get another gray dye and have enough blue. Just in case I didn't visually see something. Let's save her. There's nothing else. Might be able to head though. No. Nope. That's the exact same thing. Iron Halo. There is no upgrade. Not unless I want magic defense. Oh, ad time. All right, so, oh, golem cores and golem gems. Have those. Golem cores and take those out, take them. Then this, that, and finish. Easy XP. Easy XP. Ah. Easy XP. Oops. I didn't mean to put that in there. I didn't mean to put that in there. Is there a green one? Nope. Okay, cool. All right. Mind is at 10. All right, what do we got? Killer jab. I can do that. I can finally get Devious Signet. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's time to buy a. Time to buy a forgetful potion. Time to redo our skills. So, skills now. What we're going to do is our Guitar Master X. Siphon. Good. I'll take a signet. Your boom for 70 damage is nice. Having fuller heal is also pretty. Just in case. Gross. Well, we hit level 14. The debacle I'm having is, do I want to have a bigger heal? Do I have a bigger bomb? Do I want to have... Honestly, having a third bounce is not going to do it. So it's either heal or bomb trap. And I've got siphon, like, too. Honestly, this is probably going to be more worth saving my ass and getting. Yeah, heal is best. That's what I thought. Probably the better of the options. I have my signet. Oh, and I gotta check. Oh, I can't. One more. Oh, I can put the golem chest piece. Save those for later. Alright. I didn't quite get to the goal I wanted to get, where I'd be at like level 15 or 16. That's okay. The deal is, though, is that it is already 10 p.m. where I am. And I have to wake up around 6 in the morning. I want to have some decent sleep, close to 8 hours. I should go ahead and wrap it up. So, that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and start slowing things down. Let's see. I'm trying to remember if there is a tab to raid people. I know that there's something here. I'm trying to remember how to do it. No, thank you for... Don't thank me for streaming. Thank you guys for showing up and being interactive and, you know, being encouraging and having fun at my expense just as much as we're having fun all together. So that means more to me, that we're all having fun. And thank you so much for the follow. And Rose, I think I missed Rose the Savage, I think I missed your follow earlier. I apologize. I must have missed the sound cue for it. So I apologize. Thank you also for the follows. Thank you everybody who jumped on recently. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for having fun with me tonight. And we will be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what the plan for tomorrow is just yet. I might do a little bit more ATLYSS, or I might be doing something else as well. Tomorrow's goal is to try and have a more structured stream and either go over some news or go over, well, not news, but like go over a topic and have a good discussion and then maybe move into a game or two. But I am having issues coming up with a topic that I would like to discuss or talk about. I don't want to go into like a whole bunch of gossip things like some other channels do, where they talk about like VTuber drama and other crap like that. I don't feel it's that constructive, where people are like pointing at the downfall and follies of other people. I can understand and appreciate it as like a means of like bringing awareness to a situation, but I don't like gang piling on people who are maybe having a rough time or got hot mic'd or some other stupid stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I want to come up with some other topic like that's interesting, something that might actually start jogging some brain cells and be like, "Oh, that's neat," or "Oh, that's interesting." You know, I'm just having difficulty right now trying to figure out what that thing is, what kind of niche that I want to like start digging my claws into. But maybe I'll figure something out tomorrow while I'm at work. Tomorrow we're actually going to start a little bit earlier. I have things set up to where we start at 7 o'clock for Sundays and Mondays. But I think I'm going to be changing that tomorrow and starting a little bit earlier since I will have the capacity to. So we might be starting at 6 p.m. Central Time instead of at 7 p.m. That's if everything goes well. But yeah, let me know what you have thoughts about. We'll see what we can drum up. I'll see if I can come up with a topic or two. If I can't, then, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, again, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I'm not seeing the raid area at the moment, so yeah, it's under my community tab. It's not under some other stuff, so head empty. No, I feel you. I feel you, especially after a heat day like this. Walking across the sun in muggy weather, having anything in your head outside of like, am I breathing still, is kind of difficult to force yourself into. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. This whole time, I could have had my headphones on, and I could have been sitting in my chair, and I totally forgot to turn those toggles on. Oh, well, that'll be for next time, I guess. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I will, I guess I'll just end the stream. It's going to be weird, but, you know, I'll end the stream. So, thank you guys for joining. Thanks for the follows. And, yeah, have a good rest of your night. Catch you guys later on the morrow.